All right, welcome to one of our film reviews. Today we are breaking down Seahawks breakout star edge defender Boye Mafe. Really made a name for himself with an outstanding performance against the Arizona Cardinals. A lot of things to like from Mafe's performance that he should carry with him the rest of the season. As always, if you appreciate this content, give us a like, give us a comment with any feedback you might have. But without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, let's jump right into some pass rush here because this is what you guys want to see out of Mafe. This is the guy who really coming out of college had a lot of physical tools. Everyone's been waiting for him to break out. I think we're starting to see it. There is Mafe right there. He is going to be one-on-one with number 70 for the Arizona Cardinals. This has been a great matchup. It was great to watch on film. But here we go. This is towards the end of the game. The Seahawks are trying to hold on to a lead. Let's watch Mafe. Again, one-on-one matchup here, mano-a-mano. This is something the Seattle Seahawks schemed up here. They've got their defensive tackle in what's called a 2-eye, two inside eye of the guard there to occupy the guard at least, maybe the center as well, to get this one-on-one matchup right here. Let's see how Mafe does. Are we going to get motion across the formation from Arizona? There you go. You can see the one-on-one matchup. You can see the guard, the offensive right guard, is occupied by the 2-eye, so we get our one-on-one with Mafe right there. Watch how he wins this rep. Attacks, rips through, sacks the quarterback. That is beautiful stuff. Let's go to the beginning here. Watch how he gives him kind of the slow play. I love this. He attacks him, kind of slows, fakes inside, and then works back outside. That is phenomenal stuff. Because right here, if you're an offensive lineman, you're looking for the speed rush or you're looking for a bull rush or counter move inside. But I love edge players who have the athleticism do a fake inside move and then work back outside. Because the moment you do that, you shorten the corner to get to the quarterback. And that's exactly what you see here. Watch what he does to this tackle's feet, because the tackle right here, pretty good base, right? It's hard to see because the running back's right there. The tackle's in a good position right there. It's got a good base. Look where it ends up when he does the fake of the inside move. Look at that. He's on his toes. His heels are clicked. His base is gone. Totally, completely beaten right here because he gives him that great inside and then out. This is a great rep from Mafe. And this is a rep right here. This is not an indictment on this Arizona Cardinals tackle here. I think he's a young guy who's going to get better and better. I think he's actually going to be a really good player in the NFL. This kind of move right here will beat a lot of tackles in the NFL, and Seahawks fans, you should get excited because if Mafe's making plays like this defense got a lot better.
Yeah, Nick, and I think we're maybe even downplaying how good of a player Mafe is going against right now. This is a top 10, number 6 overall pick from this draft, Paris Johnson Jr. Out of Ohio State. This is a really good tackle. This guy was great in college. We see Mafe going up against young top-level talent. He's a young top-level talent. He's making plays. That's just what he does. I think this guy's an incredible pass rusher. He's really upped his game. He's been really great in run defense as well. But going against really high-level players, first-round, number 6 overall draft picks, this guy looks absolutely phenomenal.
All right, sticking with the pass rush game, there is Mafe. Again, exact same situation here. You have the defensive tackle and a 2-high designed to occupy this right guard. So this is the one-on-one matchup right here. Again, on the previous play, we saw Mafe beat him for a sack. Let's see how Mafe handles this again. This is another great example of a quality pass rush from this up-and-coming star defender. Gets him in, and then there it is again. Oh, I love the inside-outside move, folks. The offensive layer. This is such a good stuff. I mean, it's almost at a loss for words. See how the tackle just totally misses with his hands? Because everything about playing offensive tackle in these pass rush situations is all about timing. It's when you get your hands on them and when can you get your feet in a good position. And when you do this fake inside work outside move right there, I mean, look at this tackle. He just his feet go away, his hands go down. He just doesn't know what to do because his timing is totally and completely obliterated. That's what I mean when I say this move from Mafe will translate to other players. Because this isn't a bad rep from the tackle. I mean, I think he's a good player, like I said before. I don't want to say unblockable because that's a little hyperbolic, but it's pretty darn close. I tell you what, Seahawks fans, I know last year Mafe disappointed a little bit, but what you're seeing this season, this guy looks like a star in the making.
Yeah, Nick, and I think this guy, like you said, he's done really great this season so far. He's put up good grades. I think this was one of his better, more complete games, good balanced grades all around in pass rush and run defense. But like you said, this guy, he's making moves. He's made improvement, and I think that's the biggest key here. This guy, like you said, maybe disappointed a little bit last year. He's grown, and he's become very, very solid this year. I think he's going to actually get to that level of being that star, that top level, top tier pass rusher you want on the edge. And I think by the end of the season, the Seahawks are going to have a real problem on their hands.
All right, going to a run play now. Here is Mafe again on the defensive left, all right on the screen. This is going to be a wide zone for the Arizona Cardinals offense here. Everyone's working to the left up here up front. right? Trying to cut people off on the backside. That's what everyone's trying to work here. And this running back for Arizona, he's trying to take a path like this and then get north and south wherever he finds a seam. And where this becomes a big deal for Mafe is that in this situation, he's going to beat this man across his face. His job is to get in this direction right here and eliminate this cutback, right? Because right now, everyone from the Seattle Seahawks defense at the snap is going to be flying. The Arizona Cardinals are going to be hoping they're going to have a cutback opportunity because the seam's going to open up. It's going to be on Mafe to close that opportunity down and make a play. Let's check out how he does. You can see everyone sprinting left from the Arizona Cardinals offense. You can see the Seahawks all sprinting left. Again, number 29, he's looking for a cutback opportunity. Of course, there's Bobby Wagner looking. He doesn't want to run in that direction. So he's going to want to get north and south very soon. Check out Mafe here. Again, this tight end has no chance. Blows right through him, makes the play. Minimal gain for the running back. This is the one question mark in terms of Mafe's playmaking ability. We're seeing the pass rush game come along very nicely. He's a great athlete. Can he play the run? These are the plays you have to make if you're going to be an every down player for the Seattle Seahawks defense. This is a situation where teams like the Rams, like the 49ers, this is where they make their bread and butter, right? Because if I freeze frame it right here, if you look right there, if Mafe is not there, what do you see? You see Bobby Wagner sealed off to that side. You see the backside linebacker sealed off there. You see north and south, right? That's a chance for a big play, right? We see teams like the San Francisco 49ers hit that all game long with Christian McCaffrey. But you have to have a guy that can beat a backside tight end and make the play. And that's exactly what Mafe does here. That's his responsibility, and he executes it perfectly. Great rep from the young player here. All right, going back to the pass rush game, there is Mafe once again on our right. The defense is left. The Arizona Cardinals are running kind of a unique scheme here. It's going to be a play action concept. They're going to get the tight ends releasing downfield. They're going to get most of the offensive linemen working to their left. The right tackle is going to come down. The tight end is going to anchor down here. And they're going to get the backside left guard pulling here to try and kick out and block Mafe one-on-one. That's going to be a mismatch here, but watch what Mafe does. I really like this play from Boye Mafe here because on the first couple pass rushes, he showed off his speed and athleticism, but this shows off another move from this young pass rusher. Let's check it out. All right, you can see the Cardinals offensive line. Everyone's blocking down. You see the backside guard pulling around for Mafe. Right there, if you're Mafe, you're thinking play action. You think you're playing run here. That's why they pull the guard, and the goal is to negate the pass rusher right here. This loses all momentum. It kind of negates the athletic ability that an edge player like Mafe has. That's at least the offensive strategy here. Guard on athletic edge defender should be advantage offensive lineman. But watch what Mafe does here to react. He recognizes its pass and goes straight into bull rush mode and gets pressure on the quarterback. Gets a ticky-tacky. He touches his head. It's 2023 in the NFL, so he gets 15 yards. I hate that call because this is a great rep from Mafe. He's fighting through getting help. I mean, this is the part where it's so ridiculous to play defense. I mean, he's getting held by the guard here. He's bull rushing through him, showing him a lot of strength. Gets his hand up because the quarterback's throwing, and he touches his face mask on the way down, so they throw the flag. I hate that call, right? It just is what it is. I guess no sense complaining about it. But I tell you what, from Mafe's perspective, this is awesome. Because this is the power and the strength we haven't seen a lot of yet. Because we've seen his speed. We've seen his athleticism. We've seen his ability to make grand pass rush moves. This is just straight grown man strength. Can you beat a 300-plus pound guard? And he does here and drives him back into the quarterback. This is another element to his game where I saw this on film, and I was like, whoa, if he can keep doing this consistently, this is just another tool in his toolbox, and he's very quickly becoming an elite pass rusher.
Yeah, and I can coming on to college, a lot of people question Mafe. They would say, there's two, he has the speed, he has the pass rush, but is the bull rush there? Is the strength there? Is the run defense there? And I think just like here, he's proven everyone he can be a complete player. He can be an all-around type of guy. He has the bull rush. He has the strength. He has the speed and pass rush. We all knew that. And he has done some of his best work in the run game this season as well. So I think this guy is showing that he is the real deal, the complete package. And like you said, this guy is really just making plays for Seattle's defense and showing that he's going to be a very good playmaker.
All right, sticking with that theme of Boye Mafe showing off his strength and taking his game to another level. Here he is right now on our left, still the defense is left. This is once again going to be a one-on-one pass situation. The Seattle Seahawks, again, they have a 3 technique on this guard here to occupy this guard. That means this is going to be a one-on-one matchup right here once again between these two. We've seen a lot of speed rush from Boye Mafe, a lot of fake inside, go outside, which I love that move. This is straight bull rush power here. This isn't against a pulling guard. This is against a pass-protecting tackle that's supposed to be to handle that situation. Watch Boye Mafe dominate this rep. Makes a snap, gets into his chest, drives him back, pressures the quarterback, and then draws the holding penalty. Phenomenal stuff. As a tackle, you're just done, right? Because right here, you can look at this tackle, right? See how he's chopping his feet? I mean, he's doing a lot of good things. Mafe's just so set him up with these fake inside, fake outside. I tell you what, this almost looks like a triple move from Mafe. Watch him fake inside, plan outside, and then go right into his chest. This tackle has no chance. Oh my goodness, that's incredible footwork. Again, try and step through here. Fake inside, step outside, and then go right into his chest. Good Lord Almighty, folks. That's almost unstoppable, right? And this tackle actually does a pretty good job, all things considered. At least slows him down, holds him there at the end, of course, which isn't ideal for Arizona. Great for Seattle. But again, fake inside, go outside, go into his chest. How quickly he gets his feet in the ground, talking about Boye Mafe here, is ridiculous. He's next level athlete kind of stuff. And the fact that he has the strength and power to pair with it, plus the playmaking ability, I mean, Seahawks fans, when this season's all done, I think this guy's going to get Pro Bowl votes. This guy looks like that good of a player, and he's only just scratching the surface.
Yeah, Nick, you talk about size difference, size comparison, the strength this guy has. You're talking about 2 inches and 60 pounds this tackle has on him. Johnson Jr., 6'6", 320 pounds. Maffe's only 6'4", 260. I mean, this guy, he has incredible strength to be able to blow this top-level first-round draft pick tackle off the ball and just absolutely decimate him. This is very impressive to me, just showing the raw power, raw strength this guy has, especially at the size deficit, because we're talking about NFL athletes here. We're not talking about Joe Blow off the street. This is an absolutely great athlete in Paris Johnson Jr., and Mafe is just showing him like he's ragdoll, blowing him off the ball. You know, things that shouldn't be possible for a guy that like Mafe.
All right, so we showed off Mafe's strength and his explosiveness the past couple plays. Let's switch to the running game, but also show off his incredible athleticism. There is Mafe right there. He is on our right, the defensive left. And the Arizona Cardinals are running just a standard zone read scheme. So you're going to get the left tackle kick out. You're going to get kind of a double team working up to that linebacker. You're going to get a double team action here working up to that linebacker as well. You're going to get the tight end kind of kicking out here. You're going to get the tight end releasing here. And again, you're going to notice based on these X's and O's, no one is blocking Mafe here. So this is who the quarterback's reading. He has his eyes right there. If Mafe, I'm going to clean up the picture for you here. If Mafe crashes down inside, quarterback's going to pull and escape. If Mafe goes north and south, he's going to hand it off to the running back. Watch Mafe here. He somehow makes 2 plays with this. This is an incredible feat of athleticism. You don't see this very much in the NFL. All right, so right there, you can see the zone read. You can see the double teams. You can see everyone worked a linebacker. You can see the tight ends releasing. You can see Dobbs is staring down Mafe right there. He's reading him 100%. So watch what Mafe does. He's crashing down, taking the running back. This is a pull from Dobbs. Dobbs, ideally in this situation, would pull and then get north and south. You can see the blocks here from these 2 tight ends, right? You can see the natural hole right inside of this hash. He wants to pull and then immediately get this direction. But watch Mafe. Not only does he take the dive, he actually works out and forces Dobbs to widen it out right into his help. This is an incredible play. Look at this. He can't get north and south because Mafe's on his trail. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. I can't tell you how good this is. Because right here, Dobbs is like, okay, I need to get there. I can get there. I've got the angle. I've got blocks. But he feels Mafe right on his hip. Watch how he does. He immediately flattens out. Right there. See how Dobbs immediately cuts. If Mafe's not there, if he's not this great of an athlete, he puts his foot in the ground and he hits this. And this is a big play, right? I don't think Bobby Wagner comes off that block in time to make a tackle here. Maybe about 5, 6, 7, 8 yards down the field. Instead, Dobbs had to bubble it out, ends up going down kind of softly, ends up only being about a 4-yard run. For the Arizona Cardinals, schematically, this should have been a 12, 15, 20-yard run. Should have been an easy first down. Instead, Mafe's athleticism, again, watch this. Look where he is. He literally is at the running back's level. He's totally committed. Stops on a dime right here and redirects and accelerates and forces Dobbs to bubble it outside, helps being part of the tackle. Folks, that is athleticism that you can't teach. That's like Tyreek Hill at wide receiver, Boye Mafe at edge defender. That's special stuff. Seattle fans, you should get used to this because it's going to be going on a lot for your defense.
Yeah, Nick. And I think the big thing here, finally, we see the trifecta. We saw the pass rush we all knew about. We saw the bull rush, the power that Mafe has. And now we're seeing his run defense, something I think is honestly, he's been his best grade throughout this season. Very high graded run defense for Mafe. But now showing it off here, the incredible ability he has in the run defense game as well. This guy is a complete player. We're seeing all 3 phases on film today. I think this is really great stuff for Boye Mafe.
All right, we're going to end on another run defense. There is Boye Mafe right there. He's on the defensive left, our left as well. And the Arizona Cardinals right here, they're going to run a wide zone scheme. So they're going to get everybody working out this direction, everyone running this direction. And the whole goal here, if you're Boye Mafe, is you have to set an edge. You have to get to a point where it forces the running back who's taking this path. He can't get outside you because all your help is coming downhill. You've got all these great players. You've got Jamal Adams. You've got Wagner. Everyone's coming downhill to fill and take the running back when he cuts back. But you have got to set this edge to force him back inside. This is a phenomenal job from Boye Mafe. It's kind of an interesting scheme the way the Seattle Seahawks do it. They actually have their edge defenders. A lot of teams try and force and sit on the edge. They actually have their edge defenders jump inside the 2 blocks and set the edge here. But it works out phenomenally. Let's check out the play. So right there, see how he jumps inside? That's unique. A lot of times they have these guys, they want to stay outside the tight end here because they're worried that forces him to get reached. But watch Mafe, going back to the beginning here. He jumps inside and immediately sets the edge. Look how he gets depth and immediately winds back out. Look at this point right here. This running back, he can't go outside. If he runs outside, it's going to be a 4 or 5 yard tackle for loss. Again, this is incredible athleticism from Mafe. He's going to jump inside and bounce back outside and keep his feet parallel to the line of scrimmage. This running back's going to see that and have to run right back into his help. That's going to end up being Jamal Adams right here. Again, Jamal Adams is going to get the play on the stat sheet, but this is all because of Boye Mafe. Want you to jump inside, jump outside, set the edge. Running back's got to jump out. Adams is there to make the tackle. This Seattle defense, right? It's got playmakers. Of course, we know the guys in the secondary. We know Jamal Adams is box safety, Bobby Wagner, Brooks, right? They've got some playmakers on the back 7. But if you have a guy like Mafe here setting the edge, forcing everything back inside like this, I tell you what, these guys are going to fill up the stat sheet. Boye Mafe, again, he doesn't get credit for this play. This is sort of the dirty play that edge defenders have to do all the time if you're going to be a quality player in this league. And he does it perfectly. Sets the edge, takes 2 guys, everything back inside. No gain for the Arizona offense. This is great football right here, folks. That's winning football. This is why the Seattle defense and Seattle fans should be really excited the rest of the year. Teams won't be able to run the ball because Mafe can set the edge. We've seen him cut plays off from the backside. We see his pass rushing ability. Boye Mafe and his emergence, his breakout campaign, is taking this defense to a whole nother level.